Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Let's go. Get the show started. Oh, yeah, I'm delayed. So, anyway, Roman Castro here. Welcome to Fishy Hour. Let's get the theme song going and let me turn on these lights. Let's go. Welcome to Fishy Hour, the show where we hang out and talk about fishing, help each other with fishing questions, ask silly questions, have fun, and overall, the whole point of this show is for us to have a conversation about technique, different skill levels. I think we can learn from each other. It doesn't matter what skill level you're at. Some people tend to focus on certain ways of fishing, and fishing is a huge landscape of options, and it's great that you can specialize. I like catching spotty, so I specialize in bay kayak fishing, right? But you can specialize in spotty fishing from shore. You can specialize in fishing for yellowtails in La Jolla. You can specialize in shore fishing, right? So it's nice to have everybody come together and make it easier for all of us to expand our fishing toolkits, you could say. Okay. So anyway, that's probably like one of the best descriptions I've done of the show so far. So I like that one. I'm gonna stick with that one. Let me get these lights on back here. So one-man band still, guys. Still trying to make it happen. There it goes. Cool. Yeah. I've also been playing with the setup. Gonna move my chair a little bit so I don't block the gigantic yellowtail they're chasing the bait. Is that right? There we go. All right. Oh, now my face is in the shot. Dang it. All right, here we go. Good. That works. That's close enough. Okay. Shout outs. I see HTX is in here like at it's 6:30. Nice. Wow. You're like, oh yeah, Wayne's like, dang, you're super early. That's right. That's right. HTX, MMFC, Texas chapter in the house. What's up? Texas chapter in the house. Taking it serious. Oh, I can hear myself over here. Let me turn the volume down here. There we go. All right. HTX says, what's up? What up, Oscar? Welcome. Thanks for being first. Thanks for showing up early. Man, showing up early is on time, right? Wayne says, are you a part of MMFC Facebook group? To Oscar. Oscar says, no, only Instagram. Cool. Yeah, Oscar, if you're on Facebook, we are Mad Max Fishing Club in Facebook. I think the reason Wayne asked is because we're doing a thing today. Wayne posted a picture of it's like a meme talking about excuses people gave when they skunk. And today we're gonna pick the funniest one, and you get a prize. Funny, Wayne swung by the house and dropped us off. Boom, a prize pack. Look at this. Isn't that funny? I love it. It's so because like Wayne sold me a. Oh, you can't read it because it's too bright. Dope. Well, it says prize pack from Wayne. Okay, so thank you, Wayne, for donating the prize pack for this little. I guess it's kind of like a giveaway, right? It's kind of like a little tournament thing. Okay, before we keep going, guys, I want to ask you guys a question. Since most of us, the whole point of me putting up the chat on the screen up here is because back in the day when YouTube started streaming, they weren't putting your names on the. And you watch the replay, you wouldn't be able to see what the chat was about. So in order to make these videos useful after we record them, I include the chat in the stream over here on my left. Okay. But I'd rather do the show without those on the screen because now YouTube will play the actual chats that were happening live while you're watching the video. So you're always gonna have that chat screen on the side, right? The only difference it would do is if you're watching this show on TV, you wouldn't be able to see the chats coming through because you'd have to have the chats open. How would you guys feel about removing the chats on the screen? Yes or no? So put that in the chat. Your answer is yes or no, and then we'll take it from there. I just want to see what the feelings about it are because it's kind of big, and you kind of need it to be big so you can read it, but it takes up almost half the screen. So Okay, let's let me know what you guys think. I see Wayne says take it down. Okay, nope. Greetings. Cool. Okay. Yes, remove the chat. Yep. Yes. Gone is fine. Cool. Cool. I guess I say yes, but ick. Take down. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, because it is taking a lot of real estate, and I feel weird like shifting over. Like my face is gonna be. It's got chat coming across it. Okay. Let's do that. Real quick. Chat box. Sayonara chat box. Zapped it. All right. Cool. All right, let's see how that works. And if we get complainers, we'll talk about it. I'll figure out a different way to do it. Okay. So show your support for this channel with a purchase. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Mark. Mark's rallying the troops. All right, here we go. Yeah, if you guys want to show support for this channel right now, I would recommend that you, if you're not already a CCA member, join CCA, guys. It's it not only benefits it also benefits you because they're helping protect your fishing rights. Okay, they're helping fight for your rights. So that would be one cool way to support the channel. And speaking about that, I got an email from Chris today. Thanks, Chris, for sending that email. That's super nice of you. Mark in the house with a $2.99, dropping it. Boom! Didn't even wait. Dropped it within the first 10 minutes. Right on, Mark. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mark, and I appreciate you rallying the troops as well. Oh, look at the spotty is chasing the yellowtail. That's cool. That's awesome. Sorry, I thought it looked cool. What was I saying? Yeah. So, if you feel the inkling to support, like today, join CCA because those guys are doing a lot of good stuff out there for the fishing community, and honestly, right now that's probably a better use of your money. Your first $25, okay, or I think it's $35. I can't remember how much the year is, but yeah, that'd be awesome. And then okay, let's keep going with the chats. And then if you want to support me, the best way to support me is to support me via Patreon. The super chats here, they're great. And Google gets about 30% of those super chats. Okay, so if you donate whatever, Google gets about 30%. Google owns YouTube, so that's how that function works. Okay, so whatever you donate here, Google gets 30%, and then I get the rest in my like monthly analytics, and we're okay. It's and then for the oh, dude, Oscar, $20. Oscar, thank you. That's awesome. I'm so curious, like, why is it 99 cents? Is it something that is it the stickers that add the 99 cents? That's hilarious. But thank you so much, Oscar. That's really very super appreciated. Let's not get on the super chat train, guys. The way to support, the best way to support is to do it through Patreon, because it builds a little bit of I can keep track of who's donating. Because for example, right now, Mark and Oscar are like pitching in way beyond what I would call a super fan, right? Yeah, a true fan. They're like super fans because like my true fan goal is $10 a month, right? And these guys come into the chat and drop major coin. I mean, I consider it major coin. It's like it's helping me with all the stuff I pay for the show. But you guys, if you guys just wanna if you don't want to pay as much and spread the load out amongst other people that are watching the show, or like people that enjoy the show that want to support, then we go to Patreon, right? So it's romancastro.com/bit. That'll take you to the Patreon options, and I'd be happy with just like $1 a month, guys. So $1 a month turns out to be $12 a year, right? That's like buying me a discounted 12-pack. That's hilarious. Anyway, let's get. I just wanted to get that out there, and I don't even know how we got. Oh yeah, we got caught on this side path because of the super chats. But awesome. Let's keep it going. One-handed angler in the house, Darren. Let's see, Carlos, what's up, Carlos? Hello. Remember to be on time tonight. I'm going to clean up some of your gear and listen up. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't know what happened here. There we go. Okay, keep it going. I see Leonard in the house. What up, Leonard? Welcome. Roy is here. Good stuff. It's a fine. It's a thing. It's a thing. Awesome. It's a fine. Awesome. Let's go, says Coach. Salty Dangler. A rival appears. Yes. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. I love it. All right. So, oh no, that sucks. Okay. So one of the companies that I make stickers with sends me random offers, right? On like some of the other things they do. And sometimes they're like super discounted. Like I got 50 of these plastic, I don't even know what you call them. It's like a little plastic trinket with a little keyring on the back. There's no metal on it. There's no hardware on it. You have to get your own keyring, but it's a plastic little cutout with the Mad Max mackerel on there. So I'm gonna throw one of these guys into the prize pack. Okay. And I'm gonna have a ton of these with me. So for those of you guys that come out to the fishing meets, if you guys want one, let me know. I'll have them on me. I know Jet and and also all the extra stickers that Wayne gave me, like I don't know, I'd say like a month ago now. I put those in my truck now as well, so I have a ton of stuff for you guys on the next meetup. Okay. Don't forget to comment on MMFC Facebook post. Best excuse for getting skunked. Roman picks a winner and gives out the prize. There we go. That's it. Question, Roman: Are you going to still do, or am I still going to do Monday through Friday, or change it up? Garrett, at this point, I'm going to stick with Monday through Friday, even though, man, these past couple of days have been really nice, and I've been wanting to get out like after work and just go for like a little dive session or like a fishing session. But the show keeps me home, right? Which right now is still kind of a good thing. So depending on whether the pandemic thing kind of like, I know we're starting to get a second spike. So if it gets too crazy or they're shutting us down again, then we're just going to keep going with the 5 days a week. But so far, no changes. We're still going to keep going 5 days a week. Okay. And the only real changes is that we're doing we're doing fishing reports and call-ins on Monday. We're doing interview with a guest on Thursday, and then we're doing trivia night on Friday. And the thing is, for this Thursday, I've reached out to a couple of folks, and I think Brian said he's willing to do it too. So we might even get Brian in here on Thursday if he's up for it. So it'd be fun. And then yeah, it should be good. Let's keep it going. So that's a good question. Thanks for asking that question. Okay. Captain Dan 4320 42320. There you go. I see Grandma's in here. I see Izzy. What up, Izzy? Awesome. Okay, so I see Izzy in here, so I think it's a good time to announce this as well. For trivia night, guys, it's going to be a extra special package, an extra special prize this Friday, because Izzy has gone and done it again. Izzy is like, dude, I don't even know how to thank you, dude. Like, if you ever need anything from me, as far as like, I don't know if you need me to make a video for you, if you need me to, anyway, let me know how I can help you in any way. Okay. Izzy has gone again above and beyond super fan status, and he picked up I think it's a half day voucher. So he's not only helping like this, like the sporties, but he's helping us here on the show by donating a half day trip for trivia night on this Friday. So Izzy, thank you so much. Izzy DLC in the chat, guys, give him a shout out. Say thank you for the donation. That's super cool. That's basically how stoked would you be to win a trip? So that's what we're playing for on Friday. So Izzy, thanks again, dude. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Izzy doesn't only do that; he's also a Patreon supporter. So thank you, Izzy. Okay, so yeah, a lot of announcements today, guys. It's a lot of moving parts. So, okay, let's keep it going. Get to these chats. Baker Lounge Fishing. What's up, Baker Lounge Fishing? It's been a while. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, so welcome. I see Cody in here. I see Graham. I see Captain Dan. HTX managed not to skunk Berryessa today. Oh, cool. That's cool. Where's Berryessa? It sounds like I don't recognize it as a local lake. HTX, what's up? Okay, Raymond Arocho, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. Dude Fish TV, what's up? It's been a while. Okay, I need to catch up real quick. I'm just gonna go real quick. 2 Geeks. Cool. Salty Danglers in here, of course. My rival. What up, Jet? Welcome back. Captain Dan says, nice. Put first timers, or I'm gonna consider your first timer. Yeah, thanks, Captain Dan. Very nice. Okay. Oh well, yeah. Oh hell yeah, HTX. Yeah, I see. Man, you guys are awesome. I keep trying to take him to Imperial Valley, says Coach. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it just gets hard for me to go to Imperial Valley, Coach, because like on weekends is the only time I have to fish, and I'm usually doing MMFC stuff, and then during the week I have to work, and then I have to be ready to do the show. So that's the show does cut into my fishing a little bit. Okay, but I really enjoy doing it. I have plenty of split rings. Oh, awesome, Wayne, that's good. It's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. So it's gotta be a pretty big split ring. Okay, but yeah, we need split rings for him. I have one on my keychain now. I used a little, like a medium size key ring. Bam! It's about a size. It's about a little bit bigger than the key. But I used like a medium split ring or medium key ring. I don't think they're gonna be that durable because the paint is just on there, and if it scratches it, it'll kind of come off. But anyway, it's a cool idea. All right, let's keep it going. There's news, says Coach. Roman, let me call in if possible. Yeah, Coach, call in and give us the news. I'm ready. Work to live, don't live to work. I don't know. This is more fun than work, but you could do a live show on the water. Oh, that's true. That's true, Gary. I could do a live show on the water. The quality won't be as great, but we could that's definitely an option. It's definitely an option. Kyle's in here. What's up, Kyle? Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna catch up real quick, or try to catch up. Okay, I see Izzy. Yep. Thank you, Izzy. Right on. First timer. Oh, first timer. NorCal rep. What's up? Oh, okay. That's why. That's why I didn't recognize. Berryessa. I got it. I thought I was up north. That's a lake. That's cool. Welcome, dude. Welcome to the show. Izzy, it's my pleasure, says. It's my pleasure, guys. Ooh, cool stuff. Coach says, Roman, I want to call in if possible. Yes, you can call in, Coach. My phone is connected. The board is ready. Call in. Let's see. Had the best day on the bay today. New PB, 15 and a half inch body. Awesome, Cody. Yes, that's awesome. Dude, you're getting out there a lot. That's great. Leonard says, that's awesome. Izzy, thank you. Cool. Salty Nax says, okay. Someone steal Coach's caps lock. Oh, that's funny. Just trying to get him to notice. Yeah. Sorry, Coach. I didn't notice because I hadn't scrolled down yet. But I can see you. Call in, Coach. What's up? I see Alyssa in the house. What up, Alyssa? Have you been diving? I need to go diving. I got a new suit that I need to unbox. So every time I get the urge to go, every time I think like, okay, I can maybe sneak in a dive between work and the show, I remember that I haven't unboxed the suit yet. So I'm like, I have to go unbox it, record the unboxing. So anyway, pretty funny. Oh yeah, call in. Of course, call in. Oh yeah, let me put the number up. Sorry guys. That's what you're saying, call in. Okay. So Coach, call in if you call in first, and then Alyssa, can you call in after Coach? That'd be great. I'm gonna put it up here. There it is. All right, cool. I see I think I'm caught up with the chats. Cool. I see Cody says to 2 gigs. Yeah, I used both today. The Concept 13C is my new favorite. Oh, cool. Now I need to buy nicer rods. Someone please. I'll tell my wife. Oh, jeez. It's awesome. Coco. Okay, let me get this on the call. Okay, there it is. Oh no, I made it go to the iPad. There we go. Hey, Coach, you there? Hey, Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Woo-hoo. All right. We'll figure this out one day. Yeah. Yeah, when the call comes in, guys, just for the record and also for so everybody knows why it takes me that long to actually get them on the board. The call comes in, and when I answer it, initially it's a Google Voice attendant that says, "Hey, you got a call. Do you want to accept this call?" And if I don't press 1 right away, it'll send them to voicemail. So I have to get on there, press 1, and then tell the phone to send the call to the Bluetooth device, which is the soundboard, and then that's how we get the phone on the call. So sorry for the little delay. What's going on?
Well, the piece of water I talked to you guys about almost 2 weeks ago, the leading edge of it hit the main part of our shoreline yesterday.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So we have a big body of really clean water that's a nice moderate temperature, nothing crazy. And it just pushed up onto the shoreline in La Jolla, and it's pretty close to shore in Point Loma right now.
Oh, nice.
It extends up and out off the end of the bight. And so even the boys in Oceanside and North are going to be feeling it pretty soon if they're not yet.
So
that piece of water is already producing calicos between 6 and 9.5 pounds in our local waters right now.
That's awesome. So let's talk about like other bigger species like white sea bass or yellowtails. Is this water going to bring that sort of fish, or is it going to make it more likely, or what's the deal with that?
I think it'll make it easier to get at them.
Okay.
Of course, whether they're feeding on a given day, time, tide, I'm not enough in the loop to really tell you any of that.
Okay.
You've got much better sources than me for that, but I've been watching this piece of water for like 13 days now, I want to say.
Okay.
And it finally pushed up.
And Salty has a question. He asks, how long do you think it'll stick around for?
It's hard to say. It'll be weather related. If we get really heavy Santa Anas, they might push it some. If we get, like a heavy northerly swell coming in from like an earthquake event or a big wave event on the other side of the ocean, it could push it off. I would say get out sooner rather than later. I got a picture of a calico yesterday that looked well over 9 pounds would be my guess.
That's cool.
I saw one posted over 8 today on FD Fish. Shout out to Carrie. Super fishy guy, loves fishing the calicos on plastic. And I saw a picture
was that Carrie Peeler?
No,
okay, cool.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
But he's an interesting character. But anyways, and then I got sent a picture of a double that some guys caught. I'm not exactly sure where. I'm kind of hesitant to make a guess.
No worries.
Somewhere local. It was a pair over 7. These guys doubled on 7.
That's cool. Nice.
So that water's here, and as long as, and I went down and I took a look last night because I was just kind of curious. I went fishing with a new guy. Not that I do that ever, Roman, but yeah, I went fishing with a new guy.
That's good. That's good to know that.
I did really good on bait last night. I am absolutely bait freezers chock full. I caught a bunch of big smelt last night, like 12 to 15 inches.
Oh, nice.
I may go shark fishing this weekend.
Do you shark fish for fun, or do you keep them?
I kept one last year. The last one I kept, and that was in conjunction with John from Castro Spear. I usually don't, but the leader kind of got around on the top of her gills, and she was bleeding pretty good.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, so we hauled her out, and we did the right treatment and everything. The meat came out great. It was shared with a whole bunch of different people, and yeah, I really just strongly don't believe in wasting life. The last time I kept one, I think was in 2018 or 2017. I kept
that makes sense.
I'm trying to remember if the last one was a hammerhead that I jacked up.
That was
Might have
that was the one that you talked about before. Yeah, the hammerhead.
Yeah, the wire leader wrapped around the hammer and bit way into her, and she was all jacked up.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I stopped fishing wire. I stopped fishing such heavy wire, and I stopped fishing braided wire after that. But I mean, you're driving a piece of steel into a fish with a winch and a lever.
Yeah.
Things definitely can happen.
That's funny. Cool.
But yeah, that piece of water's here. If I had to make a guess, for any of you folks, guys, ladies, Spiros, whatever, if you can get out to our local standout spots, La Jolla, Wreck Alley, Jetty Ends, big structure that's in close. This is about as good a chance as you're going to have at yellowtail this early in the year, unless we get a big push of water later.
Okay.
Lots of big yellowtail have been not big yellowtail, but there's been a good volume of onshore yellowtail. Guys with skiffs have been getting them the last day or two. There's a ton of patties off the bite right now, but the fish that are on them aren't really hitting anything yet. But patty dorado have been seen locally. Patty yellows have been seen locally. I got confirmation of this today from California Fishing News.
Oh, cool.
So he posted, Ernie posted a video earlier. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he was gonna do the show. He was gonna do the interview this week, but he had to go offshore. So we're doing his interview next week.
Awesome. He's a super fishy dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
But he confirmed a lot of the rumors I've heard and just the stuff I've seen, the pictures I've been sent. I mean, the real story right now is the bluefin down south of the border, but this chunk of water that moved into our local area here, probably from Mission Beach past Oceanside or so, maybe into South Orange County. If this thing keeps coming and keeps pushing in a little harder, we got a really good southwest current right now. If it pushes it up against shore tight enough, even the shore guys could be into 5 to 10 pound yellows. That's or not cool. Yellows, but calicos.
Calicos, yeah. That's fun.
So,
cool. So it sounds like
we have a real fun bite window ahead of us for anyone that can take advantage.
Let's go. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's good. No, I dig it.
Not trying to sway the MMFC meeting this weekend.
I'm thinking like, should we be trying to fish Back Bay? Probably not. It's probably a better idea to try to fish closer to the mouth of the opening, closer to the mouth of the bay, or yeah. All right. Well,
I mean, if it's flat enough, I would have you guys launch from Mariners and go right out the hole and look for birds.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been tons of barracudas. I saw a guy, of course, being the coach has its benefits. A guy sent me a picture of, I think, a 17-pound bonito that he said was taken within 4 miles.
Oh, wow.
On Sunday.
Okay.
So that water could bring giant bonito inshore. It could bring these big schools of larger barracuda, like 32, 34 inches. I mean, an 18-pound bonito on any sort of reasonable gear is an absolute insane thing to hook into locally.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shoot. All right, well, that's cool. So I'm not sure how long it's in the States, so you do have to take advantage of that while it's here. That's good. That's got me thinking. So the votes for where we should fish between San Diego Bay or La Jolla, it's 7 votes for San Diego Bay and 6 votes for La Jolla. So it's super close. If you guys haven't voted yet and you're going to come out this Saturday, go to Mad Max Fishing Club and look for where should we fish this Saturday, and you can choose between San Diego Bay or La Jolla. Okay, if you're going to come out, if you're not going to come out, don't vote.
I would say this water is going to stick around at least a few days minimum.
Okay.
Bite windows like this and the high tide combination we have going right now for the shore guys, the tide starting tomorrow, high tide right after dark could be a really ideal time to go out onto your local reef areas, cast big plastics, cast irons, chuck LCs, any of you shore fishing guys, any of the kayak folks. Sorry, I keep saying guys. I'm not trying to exclude anybody.
Whatever, coach. That's good.
I should just switch to y'all for everybody. But anyways, so yeah, for any of y'all who want to head down to the water, the next few days could be really good. There could be really big calicos. You know, you never know when you'll get the chance at a shore yellowtail. I mean, there's a few spots that produce some sometimes. This next few days with this high tide right at sundown, I mean, if I were looking, that's where my attention would be, on something like that. Or shore white sea bass, even rarer.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Cool. All right. Well, awesome, Coach. Thanks for the update. That's really good information.
Yeah, I mean, I had no shortage of 11 to 14 inch smelt within 3 feet of the cliffs yesterday. So there's big bait in close.
Awesome.
And anytime you have big bait in close with a good moderate water temperature and any sort of moderate swell at any decent interval, you got the chance for big fish from shore. You got the chance for big fish in close in the open water off the kayaks or in the main bay channels. There's potential there the next few days if you guys can make the window happen.
Awesome. Cool, Coach. Well, I appreciate you calling in and giving us this little pointer. It's a good tip for us to get out there if you're looking for maybe like a trophy calico or better size fish. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And for anybody who wants to check it out, it's California Fishing News, CFN. And he kind of broke it down on the local level. I've been watching this chunk of water for a while on a more global scale, I guess you could say, or a more regional scale. So get out while you can, folks.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you bet, Roman. Peace, man.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. Awesome, Coach. Thanks for jumping on the phone and giving us that good piece of information. Guys, I know there's questions about the Facebook group. If you go to Facebook and just go to search, type in Mad Max Fishing Club, just like this. Mad Max Fishing Club. It'll come up, ask to join, and then it's going to ask if you're going to respect the rules. You say yes, and we'll approve you. And if you want to get on the Discord group, our Discord server, you have to have an invitation. So the invitation is going to be, I'll put it in the chat right now. Make sure I spelled it right. Okay. It's in the chat. It's romancastro.com/MMFC. That's going to take you to the Discord invite page. You could do it from a computer, you could do it from your phone, and it's going to walk you through downloading the app, and then you can register an account, and you'll be on Discord. Okay. Okay. So let's get into these. Let's get into this game because we're gonna run out of time. We're already halfway through the show. Okay. So in the Mad Max Fishing Club, there's a post that Wayne put up, and it says, "Name a excuse people use when they get skunked fishing." Jeez, that's 43 comments. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to read through these real quick. Some of these are Wayne's. And I'm just going to pick one that I like. Okay, here we go. And we're going to give this prize pack away. I'm going to show you guys what's in the prize pack real quick. Let's hype it up. Okay. We got a Spin Tricks 1 ounce. I think it's like an underspin. A ball bearing swivel. That's what it is. Ball bearing swivel underspin. So here's the thing. Retail $5.29. Boom. And then we have a pack of 1/4 ounce Gamakatsu Cobra 27s. Like little heads. They look like they have a little bit of a there, I'll just put it up close to the camera so you guys can see the shape of them. They're little darter, like little heads. Look like they would do well on an A-rig. Also kind of the loop is right on the nose, so it also would do well through grass. And then we also have a Rapala skitter walk. So if you want to practice your walking baits, it's got a 1 knock in there. Yeah. There it is. This is top water, guys. You'd be surprised when you get hit on top water. Okay. So that's what's in the prize pack. And of course, I also threw in one of these little keychains. Okay. So that's what we're playing for the funniest. Here we go. Oh, geez. Okay. So name an excuse people would use when they skunk at fishing. Number one, or we're just gonna go through the list. I brought the wrong tackle. That sounds. I think I've used that before when I run out of Ned rigs. My line was too heavy. That's a good one. That was from Wayne. All these are from Wayne. Too many people fish my spot. Also, no one from Wayne says. This is from. Oh, people like Frank kept cutting me off. Oh, yeah, nice one. David Baker says, God dang jet skis. Carlos says, fish aren't biting today. I think I've used that one before. That's funny. Salty says, I was trying something new. Oh, that's a good one too. Let's see. Leonard says, MMFC caught all the fish already. Oh, nice. Roy says, first time throwing that jerk bait. That's funny. My dog ate all my lures. Garrett, that's funny. Oh, they didn't stock this week? From Darren, that's funny. Man, that's a whole ton of comments. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. Wayne says, I didn't listen to Roman and the coach on Fishy Hour. Funny. Brian Asif says, coronavirus. Kevin Nakata says, I couldn't find the fish. Ouch. Yeah, that's a good one. I think I've actually used that one before. I haven't found the fish. I think I've used that one before. My hooks weren't sharp, says Wayne. Wayne also says, my line kept breaking. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one. But Captain Dan says, some idiot brought bananas on the boat. All my bait died. That's from Wayne. Roy says, I want to make sure. Oh, that's a good one. Roy says, I want to make sure, insert name, caught fish. Oh, that's a good one. Dang. That's a really good one. Let's see. Brian says, a kayak took my spot. I'm using the wrong color, says Wayne. My jig head was too heavy. Ooh, I've used that one too. No, I've used it too. Oh, no, I've used it too big. Wayne also says, oh, that's funny. That was a dig. He says, I didn't have my Ned rig. That's me. Too windy, says David Baker. Tyler Doan says, it was too sunny. It was too cloudy. Leonard says, I forgot my A-rig. Nice. Here's the one. Wayne says, there was too much or not enough current. I've used that one. I've used the not enough current one before. That's funny. Brian kept moving the boat. RP's bad luck on a boat too, Captain Dan? Captain Dan says, never mind the bananas. The other idiot brought peas. Are peas bad luck on a boat? It's interesting. It's the first time I hear that one. Have you ever? I'm reading the comments on the chat real quick, guys. Have you ever used the Lucky Craft Flash Minnow? I have. It's a cool lure. Yeah, classic, says Geppetto Florentini. What up, dude? Welcome to the show. If it's your first time, type in first timer in all caps so we can say hello to you. Lake lice, ton of fish get taken on the Lucky Craft. Right, yeah, exactly. Like halibut, like those fish, like those baits too. You need to scroll up to the top. Okay, my girlfriend tied my knots. That's funny. Oh, my girlfriend tied my knots. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna finish running through the ones here on the Facebook group. Brian. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Cal says Brian didn't leave any for us. Brian already caught them all. That's funny. Terrence says slow day. Oh, that's true. It's a slow day of fishing. I've used that too. It's just been a slow day. It's just been hard. It's been a grind. Wrong moon phase, says Wayne. That's a good one. Slept in too late. Oh, that's me. Frank says, Wayne kept casting over my line. Oh. Leonard says, weekend warriors were in my spot. Ooh, that's a good one. I've heard that one a lot too. As if I wasn't. I'm like, I am a weekend warrior. Which also happens to be my first yellow. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dan Sea Lion stole my fish. Ooh, that's kind of like that's a tough one because it's like it happens a lot too. Which also happens to be my first yellowtail on my first fish on a surface iron. Oh, that sucks. Sorry about that, Daniel. Okay. Graham says, sun was in my eyes. That's funny. That sun was in your eyes. My line was too heavy. That's a good one too. Too many people fish my spot. All right, we went through these already. Let's see if there's any new ones. Darren says my polarized glasses didn't work. That's funny. I flipped in La Jolla. Ouch. Oh, that's sad. Cool. Okay, so out of all of these, I don't know. It's hard to pick a winner. It's hard to pick a winner. I would go with Roy, but he already won before. So we're gonna start. Sorry, Roy, we're gonna skip you. We're gonna give you an honorable mention. I wanted to make sure insert name caught fish. That's a good one. So you would have won, Ray, but you won Roy, but you've won before. So we're gonna keep it going, and let's see. Tim's got a funny one too, like sucky live baits. You got bad bait. That's hilarious. That's a good one. Let's see what we got here in the chats. Let's see. Yeah, so Geppetto, what's up, dude? Welcome, first timer. Awesome. Heck, I used edamame from Mrs. Mrs. Cave Dog, lunch, and caught wrasse on opalite. Yeah, peas work for opalite for sure. They eat this stuff with abandon. I'm gonna try rice sometime. That's hilarious. So I missed the conversation of whether peas are bad luck on a boat. Let's see. Cool. Awesome. Okay. It's hard to pick a winner, guys. Super hard, but and in order to like just keep the show going and not take too long, not linger too long on this, let's go with also Wayne put a lot of good ones too. Took up a lot of good ones. And Wayne can't win his own prize pack. Say I think Leonard's got a couple of good ones in here too, but he's already won. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with oh man. I feel nervous. There's a ton of good ones, and then I see the guys that you guys have already won. Most of you guys have already won. Okay. Okay. So since a lot of you guys have already won something on the show, either through trivia night or this thing, let's go with and I think this is a good one too. Kind of made me laugh because it's no fault. It's not the bait's fault. There's no such thing as a sucky bait, but I do get that a lot. Like, oh, this bait sucks, but it's a bait, you know. Maybe if it's a little bit suffocated, but like Tim Ho with sucky live baits. That's hilarious. Like you're blaming the bait for your lack of for your skunk. So and if you're fishing with bait, it's kind of hard to skunk anyway. So anyway, that's we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with Tim Ho. With Tim Ho's response, which is sucky live bait. Name excuses people use when they get skunk fishing. So there we go. Awesome. Wayne, thank you for the donation, and I'll reach out to Tim, get this to him. Cool stuff. Awesome. Okay, let's keep the show going. That was a little bit. Sorry for the delay there, guys. A little bit unplanned, but it was fun. Oh gosh, see, it's been a busy hour. So Alyssa, I'm sorry if if you haven't if you still can call in, please call in. Let's get that report. And I've slacked, guys. I haven't even opened my soda yet. I'm like, oh man, I'm thirsty. Gotta take a drink. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, Cal says Asian market and shrimp for the goats. That's right. Here we go. Ooh, that was all right. It's all right. Cheers. Hope you guys have been drinking. Didn't have to wait for me. So cheers, guys. All right. Hey, Alyssa, if you're still on, give us a call, please. There you are. Right on. Go. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome.
Hey, Roman.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. It's been a while. I want to go dive.
I know. I want to dive too. And I've been in and out of cell service. I've been in some pretty remote areas, so I apologize. I have not been following the fishy hour as much as I would like.
It's all good. It's all good. So where have you been diving?
Mostly out on the Olympic Peninsula, the Strait of Juan de Fuca, anywhere between Port Ludlow and almost as far west as Nia Bay. Nia Bay has still been closed because of the coronavirus. I think they just opened up, but the marina wasn't open.
Yeah.
And this last weekend was amazing.
Dude, that's cool. So
hold
on, so for people that don't know where you are. So the Straits of Juan de Fuca is a body of water between like Washington and Canada, right?
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
And it is the strait that like pours into the Puget Sound.
Super cool. What's the water temp?
Crazy currents. It was weird. Like a couple weeks ago, it was like 12 degrees Celsius, which my watch is in meters and the metric system. So I apologize. I have not bothered to like look up what the conversion is. But it did go down to about 10 degrees Celsius. So I've been freezing my butt off, but I figured out a way to keep my gloves grippy for the pole spear because I was still using like 3mm gloves.
Oh, jeez.
Which was way too cold. Like my hands were just going numb, and that is incredibly dangerous for the pole spear.
Yeah, so it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think when I was out there, it was like 50. I want to say 57, 58. So that's cold.
It was 44, 45 degrees when I was there in November.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, so this weekend happened to be the halibut opener for the rod and reel fishermen of the Fishy Hour listener group, which is always a really exciting time if you're from the Olympic Peninsula because people come in from everywhere and they get on the water and they come back with these huge halibut and it's super cool. That's what people come back with. But this year I got to interact differently as a Spiro. It wasn't even my plan to dive CQ, but I had a buddy to bail at the last minute. So I called someone else, and within 30 minutes of me calling someone else, I was in the water on a boat with some friends. So it just worked out so beautifully, and they were all very experienced. I think everyone in the group had kids my age. And we did 3 dives a day every day the whole weekend, and I was exhausted. But guess what? It was the last weekend for lingcod, and I got a lingcod on the last day.
Oh, cool. What, the pole spear?
I know. Pole spear. I was so excited.
What did it come out to?
It wasn't super big. It was just barely legal. But I did get a 5-pound black rockfish.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of big for a rockfish.
Yeah, that is pretty big for a blackfish.
Several of mine were about that size, and I got some huge scallops, actually comparable to the ones I pulled off of the oil rigs off of Long Beach.
Oh, nice.
They were some pretty massive size, like scallops, and they weren't in more than 20 feet of water.
It's just freezing though. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, it was such an amazing weekend, and my fridge was full of fish. My bucket, 'cause for anyone who doesn't know, I live in like a cargo van,
That's
and so
cool.
I have like a 12-volt fridge, which isn't as big as a normal fridge, but it's still I had to take everything out of my fridge and put it in cooler bags so I could put fish in my
Oh, got it.
fridge,
Yep, yep.
and then I had to fill up my 5-gallon bucket with ice and fish and urchin and scallops, and then I had to make like 3 stops to give away fish on my way home before I made
Oh,
it
that's
all the way
cool.
up to my mom's in Polsbo. So it was just an amazing day. And last night I made sushi with scallop roe and urchin roe, which is like uni,
Yeah.
and some lingcod, and yeah, I think that was it. And then tonight I actually grilled all the collars. For those of you who don't use the collars, you are missing out. That is amazing. It came out so good. And if I can suggest, grill it on a coal grill instead of a gas grill. It just comes out
Oh, that's
super
good.
good.
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe how good it came out.
Hey,
So
so I have some,
I just wanted to share the stoke with everyone.
that's
I was
super
so
cool.
excited.
So I have some quick questions
And
from guys that are
oh yes,
they're
please.
asking real quick. Let's see. Two Geek says he's not too familiar with wait, that's a different question. He's asking where Captain Dan's asking where SF Bay, no Captain Dan, the Puget Sound. So like between Canada and
Washington State.
so yeah, so Washington State between Canada and
It's
go ahead.
it's shaped like a puzzle piece, right? And
Yep.
so the dip in the puzzle piece is the Puget Sound. The Strait of Juan is the essentially inlet from the Pacific Ocean, and it's like a very large body of water between Canada and Washington, BC, Canada, and Washington State. You can see Canada the whole time. Like it's only an hour and a half ferry ride from my hometown Port Angeles to Victoria, BC. So I think it's like if you're on a sailboat or something like that, it's like 4 hours to make that crossing, depending on where you're crossing at. But
I
it's
see it.
amazing because it brings in some incredibly fresh water, but it can have some incredibly scary currents too.
Yeah.
If you're a diver,
Yeah, that's insane.
which
So
I experienced that for the first time at Point Ludlow, which was kind of a trip.
and it's like it seems like it seems more raw right there, like the
It is.
ocean conditions and just like
Mhm.
it was even the landscape is it seems more rough
Yes,
and like it's just
yes,
it's rocky as opposed to sandy, right?
absolutely. And the gray whales have been there the whole time,
Oh,
and the
cool.
visibility actually has been pretty good, except for the krill. The krill have been making the visibility poor. There's so much krill in the water; it's crazy. And there's tons of harbor seals and sea lions and just whales all the time. It's it's magnificent. It's one of the most densely like life populated bodies of water I've ever been in my experience. It was just a delight to spearfish there too. It can be quite a little bit dark because everything's such dark colors. But then you have these bright white anemones.
Oh yeah.
I think they're actually tube worms, but like they're so bright and they tend to line the inside of like ledges. So the underside of these ledges, which look like caves, are like glow in the dark.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I got a little bit of video. I'm still working on getting through it all. Like I've been going nonstop. My mom's got like a mini homestead going, so I've been like
Oh, cool.
picking fruit and dehydrating it, and then dealing with fish, and then just running around like a crazy person. So yeah.
That's super cool. I like how you're like
Yeah,
making use of everything. It's awesome.
absolutely.
When are you gonna be in California?
I think I'm going to stay through at least August, maybe early September. I have possibly the opportunity to go spearfishing in Alaska next month.
Oh, dang,
I've
that's
never
an
done
adventure
it.
and a half right there.
I've heard, and I'm curious from your opinion. This is the question I specifically wanted to ask you. Is it possible with a pole spear?
Dude, that's tough. You have to definitely
I
have like a
know.
breakaway setup with a float line. Uh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do a float line, but I was actually thinking about running the line all the way through to my float line, like my slip tip all the way through to my float line for a place like that and dealing with halibut and everything else. I really don't want to break my pole spear. I don't know if it's a good idea to just jump into learning how to, how to fish or hunt with a spear gun. before then, I think I would probably be fine. But I don't want to miss out because I'm having to learn new gear. And I really like my pole spear, but
Yeah, that's a tough
I don't
one.
know, man. They
Yeah.
got some big halibut, and the
I know you
purpose of
probably
this
don't want to
trip
shoot
was
a
me
big,
to go
like a giant halibut with a pole spear, dude. Like,
exactly,
yeah, that's dangerous.
exactly.
Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah.
So
You mean you shoot that thing with like a gun?
yeah, no, you're right. And I'll be in good company, so maybe that would be a good opportunity to learn. I don't know. But I was told expect to hunt at, 60, 70 feet, which should be fine. In Washington, we have tons of halibut, but they don't come in that shallow. So it's weird. I guess they come in shallow in Alaska and in California,
Yeah.
but
See,
they don't come in shallow in Oregon or Washington.
yeah, I think it's different species. So the thing is,
Well,
like,
yeah, there's the California halibut, and then there's the Pacific halibut, but
yeah,
they come in shallow in Alaska.
I think there's areas where they're shallow, but like, I'm not sure exact 100%, but like, still, those are way bigger class halibut, and shooting with a pole
Yeah,
spear might be a problem. Um,
yeah,
if you're not rigged up for fighting a big fish. So like, if you're gonna shoot with the pole spear, if I was gonna shoot one with a pole spear, I would go breakaway slip tip, and
hmm
that's bungee to your float, and then fight it with the float. Don't fight it
yeah.
while you're down there, right? You're basically gonna shoot it,
No, 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 of
get
course.
it to toggle, and then just take off, get to the surface, and
Yeah,
bring it up from the boat maybe, or just bring it up. But that's a big fish, dude. Like, and in Alaska, it seems like
yeah,
I mean I've never been, right? But it seems like there's a
uh-huh.
lot of bigger things in the water, like bigger predators, you know. And so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I would still dive it, but
hmm
it just seems like it's more wild.
Be
I mean, it's
cautious.
more wild. It's more
Do your
wild. Yeah,
research.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like how? What's the like
But I
how?
mean, what an opportunity. You can't say no to an
Yeah, it's true.
opportunity
It's
like
true.
that. Anyone in the group chat, if you know anyone who has done any pole spear fishing in Alaska, please let me know.
I'm gonna put
My
you. I'm
Instagram
gonna put you in
is,
contact
or
with.
if you can,
I'm gonna put you in contact with Kyle Faust. He's been to Alaska before,
please,
so I'll
please,
message
and
that to
thank
you.
you.
Cool, awesome. Well, thanks for
I
calling
would
in and
love
sharing that
that.
stoke. That's awesome. Let us know what happens if you do end
It
up
was
going to Alaska.
amazing. And also, you should dive with Spencer. He's in California right now. I am not. And I think you two, you guys would get along famously anyway.
Yeah, we talked a little bit. We're
Yeah,
gonna dive a couple weeks ago, but just the schedules didn't line up. But yeah, we're in talks.
cool.
Cool, awesome. Well, it was good hearing from you.
It was nice to talk to you too. I have been following along. I just haven't been able to listen to this show live. I'm sorry.
It's all good. No worries. Yeah, okay. You have a good one. Thank you for calling in. We'll talk soon.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'll send you that.
Sounds good.
I'll send you Kyle's info. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Cool. That was super fun. Sorry guys, I know some of you guys are not into spearfishing at all, but it's also a part of what I love to do. Actually, don't get mad at me, but I probably enjoy spearfishing more than regular fishing. It's just a whole different world, and you're in a whole different mind space. But don't worry, guys. Hook and line fishing is still very close second. Okay, so sorry if I missed some of these chats. Yeah, so basically, Alyssa is a spearfisher woman, a spearo, and she hunts with a pole spear. It's basically like a spear with the rubber band on the end, and you put the loop through your hand, you push the spear back, and you hold onto the spear, and when you let go, it launches it, right? So that style of spearfishing, that style of hunting, kind of forces you to become a really good diver and get sneaky to get close to a fish so that you're close enough to shoot it. Okay, so it's a really I think it's high level. You can usually when people start spearfishing, they start off with a pole spear, and then they move to a spear gun. And a spear gun spearfishing with a spear gun is a little bit easier because you have more range, so you can shoot further, right? You don't have to get as close to the fish. But with the pole spear, it's definitely more challenging. So usually people will start with the pole spear, move on to a spear gun, and then sometimes to challenge themselves, they'll come back to the pole spear. So good stuff. I like to fish with the pole spear too. Let's see. But when you're going for after big fish like giant fish, a pole spear sometimes won't have the penetration power of a multiple band gun. Okay, so let's go back to the show. Let's see, we're at 8 o'clock. Okay, let me scroll through the chats quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, good, looks good. Okay, so Tim is gonna get the prize back for the comment. Doug says, "I love spearfishing chicks." You're hilarious, Doug. If if any of you know anybody who's speared, we do have hiders in Alaska right now, so maybe you guys can talk to. Okay, cool. All right, guys, it is the 8 o'clock hour. I hope you enjoyed this show as much as I enjoyed making it. Let's start to wrap this baby up. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna take about a 2-minute break, and I will be jumping into the Discord group, and we're gonna just chat about random stuff. If you want to join the Discord group, it is romancastro.com/MMFC. I think I added it to the comments. I added it to the comments earlier, but I'm gonna add it real quick again. www.romancastro.com. /MMFC. Okay, that's the Discord link. If you want to come fishing with us on Saturday, we still haven't decided if we're going to do San Diego Bay or La Jolla, but right now it's looking more like San Diego Bay. Go to the Facebook group, look for Mad Max Fishing Club, and you'll have a vote if you can come out, and then that's usually where I post the details of where we're meeting, the time, and all the other details you'll need to come fish with us. Let's see. Quick shout outs: Doug, Tyler, Alyssa, let's see, Cal, Mr. Cave Dog, and Leonard. I see Baker Lounge Fishing. Welcome, dude. Thanks for jumping on the thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Captain Dan says to Baker Lounge, join us in Discord. Cool. Okay. When you jump in Discord, there's gonna be a bunch of text channels, which is like about fishing, bass, yellowtail, tuna, whatever, general. And then if you scroll to the bottom, there's gonna be 3 channels which are voice channels. Okay. Look for the general voice channel. That's where we're gonna be. And if you're ever bored on a Saturday, and you're in the Discord group and you weren't able to come out and fish with us, you can still jump into the Discord session comms channel, and we're usually always on the comms when we're fishing, and we're talking to each other while we fish. And if you're at home bored and you want to call in just to see what the conditions are like, or just to see what the fish count is, jump in there, say what's up, and then we'll usually say, hey, what's it going? We'll give you a little quick report. So it's really fun. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching the show and for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, big shout out to Izzy. Thank you so much, Izzy, for donating that half day for trivia night on Friday. Spread the word, guys. Trivia night on Friday is for a half day trip. So let's get some more people in here. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Good night.